Hello, hello, hello. Hola a todos, bienvenidos a nuestro online Biz Real Talk. El día de hoy tenemos a unos compañeros aquí que nos acompañan para hablar acerca de un tema bien interesante. So, hello everyone. Welcome again to our online Beast Real Talk. And we have an amazing subject today that we will love to share with everyone. And today we're going to be talking what makes this business the #1 online business nationwide. So I'm going to introduce my Beast partners that are joining us today. And we're going to start with the beautiful lady of the room here. And Georgia, would you like to introduce yourself and talk to us a bit about the subject of today?
Thank you, beautiful. Or should I say, mi hermana? When Meadow sees you, like every time she sees your post or whatever, she's like, she looks just like you or Mikey. I'm like, she's my sister.
She's so
Well,
sweet.
thank you for hosting this. And I want to introduce myself for everybody. I'm here in Barcelona, Spain. My name is Georgia. I'm a president and CEO and coach. I coach Jasmine, and I'm a business partner also of Armando below us. So we're helping people worldwide, and we have a great subject for you today. So stay tuned. We're going to be speaking English and Spanish. For those who don't understand everything too much in English, and English is your second language, stay tuned. And also, if you want to watch our workshop and you haven't watched our workshop with the Spanish subtitles or any subtitles of a language that you need translated, reach out to us and we'll send you our workshop that explains everything with subtitles. So meaning it's going to be able to be read in your language. Okay? So yeah, I'm a mom of 5. I only had a 7th grade education and I literally skyrocketed in this business. I started this business about 4.5 years ago. And when I started this business, I was going through a lot. I had a lot of debts and I was going through a divorce, and there was a lot of things that was happening in my life to make me, kind of just, fall to pieces. But I decided to power up and decide, no, let me put all my hurt, pain, whatever I was going through, being broke, in debt, let me put it into focusing on this business and see what I could accomplish. Because a lot of people are making money, and there's hundreds of people all around the world. Let me see what I can do. And I started this business and I skyrocketed. I paid off 30,000 worth of debt. I moved into a $3 million home. Unfortunately, oh my goodness, I cannot explain what's going on in West Kelowna. There's like all where I live, there's all these fires, there's things going on. So my heart goes out to all my business partners, my church family, everybody in West Kelowna. But then again, I'm thanking God, and I'm thanking my lucky stars for being here in Barcelona right now, Spain, because it's like I came here just in time, because I would have literally had nowhere to go. Okay, if I didn't come here in vacation since now 4 months, almost 5 months, and I'm able to do that because of this online business, and I feel like it was God sent and protection upon my family to bring us here while the evacuations, everything's going on, the forest fires, like it's like literally burning down. So I'm super grateful for that. And now I'm in a beautiful $1 million home here in Barcelona, Spain, traveling the world. That's where I am right now. I'm downtown Barcelona. You might hear some music. You might hear a lot going on. It's the nightlife right now. Everybody's hanging out. There's like a little kind of celebration going on within the next couple of days here. So every day's a celebration. Um, so that's a little bit about me. I'm able to live that freedom lifestyle and still receive checks in the mail and still have all of this amazing success while I'm living my dreams, while I'm with my children, while my son is studying for soccer. There's all these amazing things going on. That was one of my biggest dreams too, to come here and to get him to be to literally be taught professionally so he could professionally go into soccer. So I'm here. I did it. I made it. Like, don't give up on your dreams. Now, why? why is this business the most incredible business out there in the online world? Why is it number one nationwide? Okay, this online business. There is a lot of key aspects to this business, and we're going to go over that today. Now, me being a coach since about 3.5 years, I've witnessed a lot of successes. I've witnessed a lot of people coming into this business and being able to earn a lot of money, being able to quit their job, being able to pay off debts, purchase beautiful homes, travel the world, just like I'm doing. I've witnessed it firsthand by myself and secondhand by seeing other people doing it and helping them do it. Okay. And how did they get there? How did they get so high up? How did they get so far? How did they get to where they are? Okay. Because we have the system, the proven system that runs 24/7. I know if someone hears a system, they're like, what are you talking about, a system? It's an actual automated system. Click funnels, a website, an email campaign. These might feel like, oh, I don't even know what any of this is. I could imagine. I understand, because I was thinking the way you thought. 4.5 years ago, I didn't know and whatever they was talking about. I was like, okay, whatever. The business works. It works. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know, what click funnels are. I don't know what a website, how to make a website, or what an email campaign is. So you don't need to know any of that. Let us handle it for you. Let the tech team do all the heavy lifting for you. Okay, so we have all of that. Okay, and I'll explain a little bit more detail into what that is exactly in a moment. And then we have the high-end products that convert into high revenue. Because we are affiliated with a company that's been around since over 50 years. And this company has 6 gold seals of quality. This company also literally pays huge commissions, bonuses, incentives, lifetime incentives from 5K all the way up to 160K a month. I've seen it. I've seen my business partners. That's how they became millionaires. I'm not telling you and guarantee results. Your faith, your work, your perseverance in this business is what's going to bring you. Because there's some people that literally work on their business 12 to 16 hours a day, and you think that's a lot. Well, go talk to a person who's a truck driver. Talk to a police officer. Talk to literally somebody who is out there working their tail off, a construction worker, and they work those kind of hours, and they don't get paid even 1/4 of what we get in just one sale. They don't even get that in 1 month. Okay, we can literally make 5K a sale, literally. So I would say it would take them maybe 1 month to make what we make in just one sale. Not to knock anybody. Oh my goodness, I'm so grateful for all those hard workers of building our buildings, protecting us, literally helping us in the healthcare field. I am grateful for each and every one of you. So even right now, the people who are working so hard right now to keep those fires tamed, and they're not being tamed, like all the firefighters. I have a business partner, Amit. Shout out to you. He's a firefighter. He just got a big sale, $740 he made. More's coming. I know it. So, we have that product. We have those products, and we have a few other products too. And everything that I'm going over right now, like this company and how incredible it is, it's not just about the money. It gives you peace of mind. Like as I'm here, downtown Barcelona, I took my kids shopping to Zara's. I took them to H&M. We ate at a beautiful Italian restaurant that is like gluten-free, and it's just the ambience is beautiful. And then after we walked around and we had some dessert at another place, and there's like 6 police officers sitting at the table. I'm like, why is there so many police officers sitting at the table? But anyways, there's this big festival going on here since the last couple of days, and that was a hot spot for them to eat at. So, and as I'm eating, as I'm hanging out, as I'm enjoying myself, I'm thinking like, I am so grateful. I'm so grateful to be able to do this with my kids, to be able to not worry, because I know what it was like. Oh, I think we have another business partner. Hi. I know what it was like. Welcome, welcome, welcome. God bless. So I was saying, I know what it was like to not be able to have that for my children, and to be worried about buying stuff for my kids, or to look at price tags, or My daughter's little friend is here from Canada. He actually is from Kelowna and Vancouver. Like, just, I'm telling him, get a shirt. He's like, what, really? I'm like, yeah, unless you don't want to carry it because you're backpacking around the world right now, because he's backpacking around the world. He's, doing all these amazing things before he goes into college. And, like, just to do these things, to buy him a shirt from Zara's, buy my kids clothes, to give them allowance, the money I'm giving them, or to pay off my debt. Oh, I got a new car today. I got a new car today. I forgot to mention that. Like, I was telling the kids, I'm like, okay, we got the car, we got the house, we got the $1 million house, we got the car, we got the Lexus, a black, sleek Lexus. We got our family, we got a crazy business. We got our good health. Mikey's being trained right now in the soccer. We're getting all these crazy connections. What's next? What else are we gonna accomplish, guys? Woo, woo, woo. And I'm saying that in the car as we're doing all these things. And I'm like, what's next? What's next on our bucket list, right? And I know I'm going to continue to grow my foundation, the George Williams Foundation, helping people worldwide. And my family, yes, became first. I have to fix my family, make sure I'm settled, make sure I got everything going, and that foundation that I created to help people worldwide, like in the developing areas. Like, there's so much that this business, and it all started from this business. And I could say that, yes, I did it. I put my time and effort into it. But if I didn't find this business, I wouldn't be able to live in the life that I'm living. And being in Barcelona right now, just got a new vehicle, being able to have a freedom lifestyle, time freedom. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have time freedom, this business gives you the ability to have time and money. Another thing is the community and the support. You see, what you see right now is what you get. We're real people. I'm at my business partners beck and call, if you want to say it. Whenever they need me, all they need to do is text me and I'm there. Because it takes me a minute to text them back. It takes me a minute to text them back to answer. I know everything in and out of this business. I can help them. It takes me 10 minutes to create them an ad. And a winning ad that's going to bring them in buyers. Whatever you need, we will help you every step of the way. So key thing is the system, the products, the support, okay? The training. We got everything you possibly need. And the commissions. That's why this business is the #1 online business in the whole entire world. So thank you, Jasmine. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Coach Georgia. Every time I hear your story, it keeps inspiring me and it keeps inspiring me. And I know it's not just me, it's everybody here, listening to all the successes, right? All those goals that you're meeting. Like you said, you have a bucket list, right? And you're like crossing everything that's, getting accomplished. That's such a blessing. And like you said it, this is all possible because of the business you have, right? The business we all have that provides you that financial freedom of being worried, right? Like what if I don't work, then I don't get money here with this, because we count with an amazing system. You mentioned it, right? The automatic system we have. It's such a wonderful thing in this business, because like now, right? You're just enjoying your time with your family, doing my son will say, Mama, let's go shopping spree, right? Like having that, enjoying a nice, delicious meal with your kids while your system is working in the background. I mean, that's the beauty of this business, right? The business is always open. In fact, Armando and I, we were talking backstage, we were talking about the beauty of this business, what brought us in. And you mentioned many points and important, right? The system, the products, the companies that we are affiliated with. I mean, that's very, very nice. And thank you so much for all the information you're sharing. Hello, Miriam. Good to have you back. And I would like to add something in Spanish, and I know we'll be speaking Spanish too. Nuestra coach aquí presente nos mencionaba acerca de la importancia de los beneficios que tenemos con este negocio, ¿verdad? Ella ahora está vacacionando en España Voy a hablar un poquito de lo que ella dijo en inglés, ¿verdad? Está disfrutando de la vida con su familia, tiene ya unos meses vacacionando en España, se acaba de comprar una casa hermosa, está bien feliz porque recientemente acaba de recibir su auto, que ella hizo una orden, en fin, está realizando sus sueños. Y todo esto gracias a través del negocio en línea. Este negocio con el que contamos, ¿verdad? Este negocio con él contamos con un sistema automático que no tienes que estar pegada a la computadora, al teléfono, para que tu negocio trabaje. No, el sistema trabaja por ti las 24 horas, los 7 días de la semana. Las personas están interesadas, a veces hasta dormidos estamos y estamos recibiendo bendiciones a través de este sistema automático. ¿Qué mejor, qué podría decir? ¿Qué podría haber mejor que esto? Yo hasta el día de hoy no he sabido de nada mejor que esto, ¿verdad? Aparte de que estamos afiliados con compañías que tienen con compañías que están en el mercado por más de 50 años. O sea, ya con eso dice mucho de la integridad de las compañías, ¿correcto? Aparte de que tiene 5 o 6 sellos de oro, ¿verdad? De calidad. Estamos hablando de que los productos que nosotros manejamos, que por cierto, no tenemos que guardarlos en casa, no tenemos que acumularlos en casa, nada de eso nosotros tenemos que lidiar, ¿verdad? Simplemente nosotros podríamos decir que promocionamos, ¿verdad? Los productos, pero en este caso no tenemos que guardar nada en casa, no tenemos que estar acumulando productos y aparte de eso, los productos, aparte de que son de alta calidad médica, otros es, ¿verdad? El coach mencionaba algo acerca de un entrenamiento, hablando de entrenamiento físico y otras compañías, pero todas trayendo un ingreso alto, ¿verdad? Eso es algo excepcional que tenemos en este negocio, aparte de que contamos también, nuestra coach decía, de que contamos con una comunidad global, un soporte. Cuando venimos a este negocio contamos con la ayuda de un mentor, de un coach. Ella también, ¿verdad? Mencionaba esto. ¿Y qué más podemos pedir? Todo se nos está poniendo en la mesa. Lo único nosotros tenemos que poner, ¿verdad? Nuestro esfuerzo, tenemos que hacer nuestro trabajo y dejar que el sistema trabaje por nosotros. Así que no voy a tomarme más tiempo porque tenemos aquí más compañeros que quieren compartir también, ¿verdad? Vamos a darle la oportunidad a Armando para que converse con nosotros un poquito acerca del tema que se está tocando el día de hoy. Lo puede hacer tanto como en inglés como en español, como guste, Armando. Así que le cedo la oportunidad.
Ok, bueno, gracias. Eso me da un gusto estar aquí con ustedes, ¿verdad? Y si quieren puedo hablar de poquito de los dos para que si está alguien escuchando y hablan español, pues bueno, puedan entender también. Pero bueno, mi esposa se llama Senia y somos un equipo, ¿verdad? En este negocio. Nosotros vivimos ahorita en McAllen, en Texas. Gracias a Dios nos acabamos de mudar a nuestra segunda casa, ¿verdad? Y pues todo esto es una bendición, ¿verdad? Del negocio y de Dios, ¿verdad? Primeramente que Dios es el que nos bendice, ¿no? Yo, yo tengo ya este mes pasado, en julio, yo ya cumplí 32 años en mi carrera. Es una carrera de law enforcement, ¿verdad? Como decía Georgia, ¿verdad? Que ella veía cómo las personas, ¿verdad? Trabajan duro, ¿verdad? Trabajan duro, horas largas, ¿verdad? Y todo eso. Y bueno, yo me encontré con esta oportunidad, ¿verdad? Y yo creo que ya este año, si Dios quiere, yo ya me retiro, pero voy a seguir trabajando en el negocio, ayudando a mi esposa, porque Senia es ¿verdad? La que tiene el negocio y yo le ayudo, ¿verdad? Con todo lo que yo puedo. Lo bueno de este negocio, ¿verdad? Es que puedes viajar. Nosotros acabamos de llegar de Calgary, de Canadá. Y we missed you, Georgia. uh, we went to Calgary on a business trip, and we met a lot of leaders there in Calgary at a business convention. And God willing, next year we're going to Japan to celebrate the 50-year anniversary, right, of the great company that Jasmine and Georgia were talking about. My wife and I are from Edinburgh, from McAllen, Texas, and we just moved to McAllen, Texas, to our second home, thank God. And I'm a 32-year career professional for the federal government. And this year, God willing, I will be retiring, but I will keep working. I will keep helping with our business, keep helping my wife with the business. And our why is our kids. We have 4 boys. We have 2 boys that are in college now, and 2 that are in high school. So that is our why. We want to provide for them a stable financial future, an education. First of all, we want them to go to college and go after their dreams, just like we are. Queremos que nuestros hijos, ese es nuestro porqué, ¿verdad? Nuestra razón. Son nuestros cuatro varones que tenemos, 4 hijos que Dios nos dio, y ahorita tenemos 2 en colegio, en universidad, y 2 en high school. Y queremos ¿verdad? Que estudien y que vayan por sus sueños, ¿verdad? Que luchen por sus sueños, así como lo estamos haciendo nosotros ahorita, ¿no? Y encaminarlos a una vida, ¿verdad? Exitosa, que tengan éxito, ¿verdad? Yo una vez les voy a contar, leí en un libro de personas, ¿verdad? Hay 2 tipos de personas en el mundo, ¿no? Y si puedo, pues puedo compartir el nombre. Can I share the name of the book, Georgia? Um, The name of the book is called How Rich People Think, right? I don't know si lo han leído, pero este hombre hizo una encuesta de muchos años, como 20 años creo, y él habló con mucha gente, y él decía básicamente que la gente que se preocupa por guardar su dinero, guardar sus bienes y no gastarlo, ¿verdad? Eso es su enfoque, ellos se enfocan en eso. Él veía que esa gente es demasiada, those are the masses, ¿verdad? The people that want to save their money, don't want to spend their money, it's like those are the masses. But the people that have succeeded, and they have launched their business, they have become, very accomplished entrepreneurs. They're the ones that think about helping people. Esta gente que ve, ¿verdad? Que ha logrado que ha logrado tener su negocio, ¿verdad? Y ser muy exitosos, es porque ellos buscan ayudar a alguien, ¿verdad? Y Dios bendice eso, ¿verdad? Cuando tú buscas ayudar a alguien, vamos a decir que tú tienes una solución para un problema y tú le dices, mira, yo te voy a ayudar con esto para que tú soluciones ese problema, ¿verdad? Ya sea financiero o como sea. Dios te bendice, ¿verdad? Porque y eso es la diferencia entre cómo piensa la gente que tiene éxito, que tiene dinero, y cómo piensa la gente que tiene tal vez, ¿verdad? Y no lo quieren soltar, no lo quieren gastar porque tienen miedo a no tener o tienen miedo a perderlo, ¿verdad? Pero cuando tu mente, tu enfoque, your mindset, when your mindset is on helping people and on being positive and succeeding, then God, blesses you in many ways. Um, Another thing that I want to share is that I heard is this in this business. There's a lot of there's two things. There's a lot of entrepreneurs, but then the entrepreneur is what you need to be, right? There's a thing about wanting to succeed, about wanting to have your own business, but you have to put in the time, like Georgia was saying, and you have to build your business, and you have to go out there and get it, right? It's not going to fall on your lap. um, the benefits. What are the benefits of this business? Well, it's risk free. I mean, you get to see this program and this business and decide whether it's going to be for you. Los beneficios de este negocio, ¿verdad? Que es sin ningún riesgo. Tú tienes la oportunidad de ver el programa, ver el negocio, ver de qué se trata. Y si no te parece, pues bueno, no tienes que entrar en el negocio, no pierdes nada, absolutamente. Otro beneficio, another benefit is the training, ¿verdad? El training que recibimos es muy completo, es paso a paso y no necesitas experiencia. There's no experience needed. The training is step by step, and anybody can learn go through the training and start their own business. Again, a lot of us have mentioned, nosotros hemos mencionado que lo mejor, una de las mejores cosas de este negocio es, ¿verdad?, la comunidad. It's like being a family, right? This is one of the things that we really love about the business, is that we help each other. Just like now, we're all business partners, but we're not competing against each other. We're helping each other, and that's the beauty of this. One of the perks of this business. Esto es uno de los beneficios de este negocio, que nos ayudamos unos a otros. Y como ya lo habíamos mencionado, este negocio corre hasta cuando tú estás dormido, ¿no? 24/7. This business runs 24/7, even while you sleep. You know, I'll tell you another funny story, but I took my sons fishing last summer, and we were on the boats. We were on two boats because there was too many of us. So he's now 14, my 14-year-old son. It was already afternoon, so it was really hot, and he was fishing. He had caught a lot of fish already, and he was falling asleep. He was sitting on the boat, and he had his reel, and he was tired. He was tired. It was very hot, and all of a sudden, he gets a bite on his reel, and he starts to bring it in, and the captain was like, "Come on, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in." So he brings in the fish, and then he joked about it, and he tells them, "You see, even when you were sleeping, you caught a fish." And that was just so funny. Now we mess with them and we tell them, "Hey, you're probably one of the only people that have caught a fish while you were sleeping." Going back to the business runs while you sleep, while you're on vacation, while you're taking care of your family, or doing whatever it is that you need to do. That's one of the things, one of the perks of this business. It's automated. Nowadays, with this technology, there's so much that you can do, so many people that you can reach, and it's really, really amazing and incredible what you can do if you set your mind to it. And I always tell people, your mindset is what's going to take you where you need to go. Your mindset is what's going to allow you to reach your goals. So that's really what I have to say today, and I'm just happy to be here and happy to share with you guys.
Well, thank you so much, Armando. Gracias por haber compartido, ¿verdad? Parte de lo que ha sido su jornada en este negocio, así como también, ¿verdad? Recordaba usted los beneficios de tener este negocio, lo que hace, nuestro negocio en línea el número 1, ¿verdad? Es una de las razones por las que estamos aquí nosotros. This is one of the main reasons why we're here, right? Because we're working with the online business that provides you everything you need to just run it. I mean, you were saying it, Georgia said it a while ago, right? We count with many, many benefits that in other businesses you have to pay hundreds and thousands of dollars in order to set up your website, in order to set up an email campaign. I mean, and we can keep naming the list, right? But we have all that we needed to start our business. You know, we have a tech team that works that help us every step of the way, right, to set up all we need and get our business running. But thank you so much, Armando, for sharing, you know, part of your story. I love how you mentioned, you know, that those moments you have with your children and all that. I mean, it's beautiful. And I know also, you know, one of the reasons why we're here is because of our kids, right? We want a better tomorrow for our kids. We want a better future. And it's so amazing, so nice how you're setting an example, right? I mean, you're already, you know, professional in your career, and now you're a online business owner. I mean, what else can you tell them, or what else, you know, can you do? You're setting an example for them, and that's wonderful, Armando. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
sharing with us.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Okay, thank you. Vamos a pasar con Saimi. ¿Estoy en lo correcto? Oh, se nos fue Saimi. Bueno, ojalá que regrese. Hola, Paulo. Gusto en verte. Y bueno, vamos a proseguir con Miriam. Miriam es otra de nuestras amazing business owners. Thank you so much, Miriam, for joining us today. So we would like you to tell us what makes this business the #1 online business nationwide. What can you tell us about it, Miriam? You can do it English, Spanish, however you like it. The floor is yours.
Beautiful. I am bilingual, so yes, English and Spanish, of course, my two main languages. Gracias. Thank you again for inviting me here to share a little bit of, I'm sorry, I am a little sick, so sorry. So yeah, though I think for me, one of the main reasons why this is it's a very successful business and it's very amazing, and a lot of people love it, is mainly because we focus on, I think, our why, our reason why, and the way the business model is set is for anybody that, like me, a mother that wants to spend more time with my family. I love to travel. I mean, who doesn't love to travel, right? Like, so many people love to travel. So many people want to retire early. So many people are so tired of working for someone else or having to deal with, you know, the jobs that you're not even happy anymore getting up, you know? And so I think so many of us are just looking for that one particular reason, but because, and I've noticed that it is a lot more, you know, that there's a lot of moms out here, and the main reason is our kids, right? Because a lot of like moms that are new, that just recently had babies, they realize that they want to spend more time with their kids. And me, that was my main reason. I did work for a company for over 15 years, and this company went bankrupt. That's when you realize that when you work for someone else, your whole, you know, career depends on them, right? But when you have something that is yours, it's completely different. And in my case, when that happened, I also realized that I had lost a lot of my daughter's milestones. And, you know, as a parent, you can never get that back, especially when you only have one child. And that was my, you know, like maybe Armando, like he was mentioning, he's doing it for his kids, for his kids' future. But I'm sure, like, if he would have probably come across this business a lot sooner when his kids were younger, he would have jumped right in, because as a parent, you want to be there for your kids. My daughter is very sporty. She loves to play all types of sports, and she's a Girl Scout. So she does have a lot of activities. And the fact that I noticed that I was missing all of those moments, those special moments, that was a wake-up call for me, especially during the pandemic, when when so many people lost their jobs and so many people, that ended up not having that extra income, which is the reason why most of us have a job, because we're relying on that income, right? But so yeah, like I noticed that my daughter was just growing up so fast, and I said, no more. I need to do something that I can do from home. I have to find something. And I found this amazing business that had all the check marks I was looking for in a business, because the company that I was working for actually went bankrupt due to e-commerce. So a lot of people were buying online, right? That was their competition. And that's most of the, if you work anywhere in retail, guys, you're going to have a big competition. And e-commerce nowadays, everybody is shopping online, banking online. There's so many new machines that are being added in grocery stores, like in everywhere. They're just taking over our jobs, right? So we're not secure, especially if we're working for someone else. So that's why I started looking online, and that I was so blessed to come across this business that has changed my life. I have been able to be there for my daughter, all of her games. I have been able, now she's going to freshman to her high school. So I wasn't able to go to the convention that Armando had mentioned. I didn't get a chance to go there because I still had a lot of things to do, to take care of before my daughter started her new school year. But I did get a chance to meet a lot of leaders last year in October, when we had our first little convention, and going to Canada for the first time, meeting amazing people. Like, it's like you already knew them for life. Like, I got to meet Coach Georgia in last time I went in Canada. So that was a truly amazing experience. But now that I was able to also go to Mexico, when my grandma passed away, I didn't think that I would need so much time, but I needed to be there for my mom. And the fact that I was almost there for a whole month without having to ask for permission from any boss or anything, because I'm my own boss, thanks to this amazing business, and then coming home to checks in the mail, where, you normally don't, when you're not working, sometimes they don't even pay you, right? Especially if you miss a lot of time from work. And so many blessings have come thanks to this amazing business that I decided to take action a while ago. Now I'm just going to say a little bit in Spanish. I'll try to do it a quick one. Para las personas que están pensando si este negocio es para ustedes, yo diría que se deberían de tomar la oportunidad de ver más. Si son como yo o como muchas personas que quieren pasar más tiempo con su familia, quieren pasar más tiempo con sus hijos, verlos crecer, estar ahí con ellos, tomar más vacaciones, ser tu propio jefe. Este negocio te da esa bendición de poder estar ahí. Yo trabajé para una compañía que se fue en bancarrota porque mucha gente estaba comprando en línea. Entonces me di cuenta que todo se estaba yendo en línea. Si se dan cuenta, muchas de las tiendas están cerrándose, otras están teniendo máquinas para hacer el trabajo de las personas. Están perdiendo muchos trabajos, mucha gente, y cada vez es más. Me di cuenta que todos estaban yendo en línea. Fue por la razón por la que yo decidí tomar esta acción y buscar algo en línea. Encontré este increíble sistema. Me enamoré desde el momento en que vi todo el sistema, la forma, el modelo del sistema está increíble. Nunca había visto yo algo similar. Entonces, luego empecé mi negocio en línea, y gracias a Dios he estado teniendo éxito. Y como le estaba comentando, Armando me estaba comentando que fue a Canadá. Yo el año pasado también tuve la oportunidad de ir para allá para conocer a personas, a líderes que están haciendo este negocio, y sinceramente al conocernos en personas se sentía como que si ya uno los conocía de vida, de tan bonito que se siente, de que nos conectamos. Esta comunidad es tan unida y tan bonita. También tuve tuve la oportunidad de ir para México, como estaba comentando. Tuve que estar por casi todo un mes entero, y gracias a que no tengo jefe, no tengo que andar pidiendo permiso porque soy mi propia jefa, me pude quedar todo un mes porque desgraciadamente mi abuelita falleció. Entonces quería estar ahí con mi mamá, apoyarla en todo lo que pude. Pero el hecho de que yo me sentía a gusto poder estar con mi mamá y no estar pensando en a lo mejor voy a perder el trabajo o qué sé yo, y cuando llegué de regreso a mi casa, tenía cheques esperándome en la puerta. O sea, eso es increíble. Eso es algo que usualmente no pasa en otros lugares. No te pagan cierto tiempo. Entonces, el poder llevar tu negocio a donde sea que quieras, así sea a los deportes de tus hijos, así sea de vacaciones, no tener que ligar con productos, porque todo eso, gracias a Dios, el modelo de negocio, ellos de eso se encargan. Entonces, no tenía que preocuparme por nada de eso. Entonces, los invito a que se den la oportunidad de ver este negocio que podría ser lo que tanto están anhelando y tanto estarían buscando. Muchas gracias. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you. So I'm just going to say something real quick, just because my phone needs to be charged, and I'm going to be driving on my way home because we were downtown for a while. So Coach Paulo is going to go host with Jasmine, and I wanted to thank everybody for coming and sharing their testimonies. God bless you guys. We have our workshop twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. PST or 8 p.m. EST. Check your local listing. That's Vancouver time and Toronto, Canada time, or New York time. So please reach out to us if you have any questions, or hit the link above. They're going to continue this beautiful talk here, and Paulo's going to co-host with Jasmine. Thank you guys so much. So peace out from Barcelona, Spain. Enjoying life here. So I'm going to get going, but I'll follow up later. In my new ride.
Awesome.
Nice. Enjoy it.
Okay, thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Well, thank you so much, Miriam, for sharing, part of why you became a online business owner, right? It's wonderful. And you touch very important, points of the importance, right? To nowadays, I mean, you were saying something that not long ago, here in Texas, I live in Houston, Texas, by the way. I'm seeing what you were saying. In many businesses, they're getting rid. They don't have the help of people helping in the cash registers, right? Now it's everything do it your own, and it's very. You will laugh at this, but I even saw a machine working on its own. There was not. This machine was cleaning the floors, and I was like, "What is this machine?" I was like in shock, right? Like seeing like how the machine doesn't even need the help of a person anymore. I'm like, my goodness, in what world we're living. And I know that it will get to the point, like I recently just heard that there's a fast food place that is running now without people. Everything is automated, automatic system. It's running the whole business. And well, and you said it, one of the reasons, right? We need to be to the level of the way the world is evolutionating, right? I mean, if we don't learn how to do this online, then we can end up with nothing. And we have, like you said, families that we have children. And one of the reasons, you said it, one of my whys was also because I wanted to spend, why I started this business is because I wanted to spend more time with my kids. And you on your case, I think you have a baby, right? You have a very young girl. No, they're
she's
not
going to high school now.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
but yeah, that's why I realized that I've lost a lot of her baby, milestones, and that's why I say this is very important for any mom out there.
No, it's true, and I relate with you. I have a 12-year-old and I have a 15-year-old, and I tell myself, Jasmine, realistically, your kids will leave home when in the blink of the eyes, right? And what do you do with them? Did you enjoy vacationing? Did you really give them the time they needed when they were sick, or did you find someone else to take care of them? Because I was in that position not long ago, right? Where I had to ask my sister or someone that I trusted, hey, can I leave you my sick kid? And I was even feeling bad, right? Doing that because I should be there for them. And having a job, like you were saying it, you sometimes could ask for a day in a month, right? Or like you were saying, your mom got sick and you went away for a month. What a blessing having a business that is running for you, and you don't have to worry if someone's going to fire you, if you're going to come back to a job and say, hey, you know what, we have to get someone else because you weren't available, right? So this business can provide you that freedom, right? That freedom to be with your parents if they're not well. I know Paula recently had to support or help go visit your mom. Paula, I remember you mentioned your mom went through a situation, right, where you needed to be there. And it's such a blessing to have a business that provides you that freedom, right? Like if my kid is sick, hey, I don't have to call anyone. I'm working from home. I'm working from the comfort of my house, and I can take care of whatever comes the way, right? That's the amazing thing of this business. And thank you so much, Miriam, because like you said, you are a mom, I'm a mom, and maybe many moms are listening to us. And hey, if you're looking for something, hey, this is the best opportunity. I will say it. Also, when this came my way, I was like, this is the best thing I could ever had, because I can work from home. I can take care of my kids. I can take care of my household. I can take a vacation without asking someone, hey, give me a week, give me a couple days, I'm going away for 3 days, or hey, I'm sick, I cannot go. No, with this business, you don't have to worry about that. And that's an amazing thing. And thank you so much, Miriam, for sharing with us today. So we're going to go with Saimi, is that correct?
Yes, Saimi. Can you hear me?
Saimi, yes, Saimi. Please
Oh, yes.
introduce yourself and tell us what makes this business the #1 online business nationwide.
Okay. Hello, my name is Saimi. I'm from California. I wish I had found this opportunity before. I have 4 kids. The youngest is 12, but I don't know if one of you guys identify with me. When we have our babies, we have maternity leave. We finish our 6 weeks or every time we get from work, and then we have to take our kids to the babysitter. I don't know. That first day for me, I left crying. I left my baby crying, and I went home crying because I had to go to work. And I wish I had found this opportunity before. If any moms out there are in the same situation, this is a good opportunity, because all those small milestones that our kids are growing, and we miss them out, and we miss when they go on the first steps, the first words, because we have to be at work. And this opportunity is really it's I can say godsend opportunity for any moms out there that need that time with their babies. So and then the system we have is it's everything is there step by step to learn everything that we need to know with social media or any platforms. And we don't need to be tech savvy, you know. And so I'm here. Thank God I'm here, and hopefully to grow in the future. You know, like I'm working and doing that right now. So I was in Spanish, right? So like estaba diciendo que no sé cuántas mamás se identifican conmigo cuando tenemos nuestros babies. Se acaba el tiempo de maternity, 6 semanas o 40 días, donde tenemos que ir a trabajar. Y luego, esa vez yo con mis niños, cuando estaban pequeños, el primer día de trabajo me fui llorando porque tan pequeñitos los dejamos ya con la babysitter, ¿verdad? Entonces, si hay alguien que nos está mirando en este medio, que tengan babies pequeños y quieren estar más tiempo con sus babies, esa es la oportunidad para aprender algo nuevo y estar en casa con ellos también. Estoy trabajando en mi negocio, haciéndolo crecer poco a poco. Tenemos un sistema muy bueno que está paso a paso, enseña todos los detalles para, si no sabemos mucho de tecnología, ahí uno se convierte en experto, haciendo los pasos del training. Y también tenemos un sistema global, tenemos varias formas de comunicación, tenemos como hoy la reunión de ahorita, que donde aprendemos cada día más del negocio, aprendemos de las oportunidades de cada quien que han pasado. So, es una muy buena oportunidad que de verdad la recomiendo.
Definitivamente, Saimi, muchas gracias, ¿verdad? Por compartir, porque como lo dice usted, no necesitamos, cuando llegamos a este negocio, no es necesario ser un gurú de la tecnología, no necesitamos ser expertos, ¿verdad? Hay algunos que lo son, excelente, porque el éxito será más rápido, ¿correcto? Pero como dice usted, esa es una de las características que hace este negocio uno de los mejores, hablando nacional tanto como internacionalmente, ¿verdad? Porque contamos con un sistema que corre las 24 horas. Tenemos prácticamente usted puede estar atendiendo a su niña, como lo decía, a los que tenemos hijos, y nuestro sistema está trabajando, está haciendo el trabajo por nosotros. Yo le llamo mi mejor asistente. ¿Qué mejor asistente, no? Los asistentes hoy en día nada más quieren unas horas y de ahí necesito irme a casa. Este sistema no se va a casa, este sistema se queda en casa con nosotros y está atendiendo nuestro negocio las 24 horas. Y qué bonito, ¿verdad? Poder atender eso importante en la vida, como nosotras que somos madres, que son nuestros hijos, y tener esa tranquilidad de saber de que no porque no estoy presente en el negocio no funciona, no, está trabajando. Y aparte, como usted lo decía, contamos con una comunidad, el apoyo de una comunidad global. Es más, no vamos lejos, ¿verdad? Paulo, aquí él está en Canadá, Armando está junto conmigo aquí en Texas, usted lo dice es de California y en algún otro momento hemos compartido con compañeros de otras partes del mundo y qué bonito, ¿verdad? Que este negocio nos ha traído a conocernos, nos ha traído en un mismo propósito, el poder trabajar para nosotros mismos, el propósito. Y fíjense que no solo nosotros trabajamos para nosotros, sino también estamos aquí para apoyar a aquellos que quieren entrar al cambio. Así como un día nosotros decidimos entrar al cambio, estaba ahí alguien para darnos la mano y decirnos, si se puede, ven, yo te ayudo, aquí vamos a crecer juntos. Y así de esa misma manera, hoy estamos aquí para motivar a otras personas que si están listos para el cambio, aquí estamos para apoyarlos, ¿verdad? Armando va a tener la oportunidad de compartir, ¿verdad? En su página, Paulo, Saimi, nosotros todos en nuestras páginas vamos a tener nuestros links que ustedes pueden presionar para poder ver nuestro video informacional gratis, ¿verdad? Y poder conocer más de qué se trata este negocio. Pero quisiera decir algo más, Saimi, disculpen, no sé si le interrumpí.
No, es todo, nomás también quería mencionar que tenemos un coach personal y un mentor personal, que
Correcto.
podemos también, una pregunta, lo que necesitemos, están ahí para apoyarnos. Y es todo, creo yo, por ahora. Muchas gracias por la oportunidad.
Muchas gracias, Saimi, por haber participado aquí junto con nosotros, ¿verdad? Coach Paulo, no lo he dejado hablar. Coach Paulo, también saben que también Coach Paulo habla español. Bueno, vamos a ver si es cierto. Un poquito, dice él. Vamos a darle la oportunidad a Coach Paulo que comparta con nosotros. You have the floor, Coach Paulo, to share with us a bit about your journey, who you are, where are you from, and to talk to us a bit about the subject, which is what makes this business #1 online business nationwide. So the floor is yours.
Thank you, Jasmine. Muchas gracias. Yes, estoy aprendiendo español, pero no es bueno ahora. Soy Paulo, soy enfermario por 20 años. And then that's where I stopped with my Spanish. I'm learning, but I'm coming to you guys
This is great.
From Vancouver. As you can see back there, Vancouver downtown is just right here. But I grew up in Calgary. I was born in the Philippines. And yeah, I've been living here in Vancouver for close to 16 years. And yeah, I've been nursing for over 20 years now in many areas in nursing. And I was burnt out in my career. I burnt out twice in my career, and I needed a way out because I knew if I continued in that sort of path of just working in healthcare, that I would end up causing myself to physically get sick. And I did get sick. I ended up developing a neuromuscular disorder that was a rare condition. Doctors don't know what caused it. And so I'm sure it's related to the stress, because I was undergoing so much stress at that job. We were down one nurse for 2 years. So my colleague and myself were working a 3 nurse workload for 2 years. And I work in oncology clinical trials. So I'm not just dealing with patients alone. I'm having to deal with patients and their family members, and dealing with death a lot in my line of career. And so it took a toll on me, and I needed a change. And so I started this business 6 years ago, and I'm glad I found this opportunity, because it really changed my outlook in life. It provided that light at the end of the tunnel that was missing, because although nurses in Canada get paid pretty well, the cost of living here is increasing in Vancouver, and I was just living paycheck to paycheck, paying off my student loans. I just bought a new place. I was paying a mortgage, and so it was a lot on my plate. And this opportunity, the system actually itself is the best in the online world, because of the fact that of everyone that mentioned that the automation part is taken care of for you. And so this is what allows a lot of people in our community to still work their day job or their multiple part-time jobs while they're doing this on the side. And this business usually is plan B for a lot of people when they come in. And then as the business progresses, as the business becomes successful, this plan B turns into plan A. And a lot of people in our community end up quitting multiple of their jobs, or go from full-time down to part-time or casual in their job. And they're a lot more happier now, because they're not stressed going into work. And the other thing too is what makes us the number one system is the fact of our community. We're a very supportive community. We can meet many people globally. And Miriam, who was just on, I joined the Spanish chat group when I was going to be traveling through Central America, and I was able to connect with a lot of Latinos, and actually met a person down in Guatemala, in Antigua, and I was able to meet them in person. So it was nice to be able to meet other business colleagues as you travel and get to enjoy, the culture and the country. And so I love the support. And as I know, Armando, I apologize for not being able to meet you at the convention, because I was there as well. There's close to 2,300 people there in person. So there's a lot of people. So it's really tough to actually meet people in person, have a chat with them. So next time, Armando, hopefully I'll get to chat with you.
Hopefully we can see you in Japan next year.
Yeah, no, definitely, for sure. But yeah, the convention was just another reminder to see why we have the best system, why we're doing this business, why we are trying to strive for better and to improve our quality of life. Because as I was like cutting in and out because I was having trouble with the Wi-Fi connecting, but I know with automation, it's already in stores, and a lot of that is not going to go away. And even jobs, like even during COVID, they downsized a lot of jobs, and got rid of redundancy positions, and they didn't actually replace them. I know for a fact they gave those responsibilities to other people, and so there's more on people's plate, which causes stress, which causes people not being able to sleep okay, which causes people to think about work 24/7, and that really affects them mentally, emotionally, and then they'll hate going into work. And that's a very common theme now in a lot of jobs. And so this opportunity, I know people always say they don't have the time to do it because they're busy and all that stuff, but then you have to sit there and ask yourself, when is the right time? Are you going to wait another 6 months, a year, or 2 years to make that change? Or are you going to start now and make that change? Because honestly, I've seen people's lives change within a matter of 6 months to a year. And although this is not a quick rich type of business, I'm going to let you guys know this is not something that happens overnight. It takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and a lot of commitment. Because once you build that foundation to get the business up and running, you're literally only putting about an hour, 2 hours a day into the business. Or you can do less, depending on what your commitments are for that day. But because of the way the system is automated, it allows you to do all the other things that you need to do: run errands, take care of your kids, go attend appointments, etc. So that's why I believe our system is the best right now, and it's not stopping. At the convention, we were able to create so much revenue and with the companies that we deal with in the back end, create so much revenue during COVID, where a lot of businesses either plateaued or went bankrupt. Ours kept soaring, and then our community kept growing, and now we're even growing even more. Like every day, I think within our community, we're growing by thousands of people joining into our community, and it's nonstop because people are waking up now. People are realizing they need other sources of income coming in, rather than just relying on your day job. And so we're here as everyday people from all around the world to show you guys a way out of the system, to show you guys that there is a better opportunity out there, that you can, spend more time with your kids and see them grow up through their milestones, be able to be with their family, be able to travel more rather than just that 1 week that you get for the whole entire year, which I think is ridiculous that employers only allow that to happen to a lot of us, because going on vacation, going on travel recharges people. It doesn't matter if you're like going on travel or you're actually taking vacation, but taking time off work is what recharges people mentally, emotionally, and physically. And so when we're limited to only a very a small amount of vacation time, I think is ridiculous. And so this business allows people to take multiple vacations. I know I talked to some people in the convention who took a year, 2 years vacation and went back to their hometown or country and stayed there and did the business as well. So that just shows you how flexible and portable our business is. So if you are interested, I know Georgia mentioned that we have our live business chats every Tuesday, our live information webinar every Tuesday, Thursdays. Just sign up and register, and it's 90 minutes of your time. It's not much. Movies are a lot longer now. Watching Netflix, you can just sit there for hours watching Netflix. But this 90-minute information webinar can change your life. It can change the direction of where you can be, and a lot can change in a year. And so give it a try. If you feel any connection with any of us who've talked, or just want to learn how this all works, watch that information webinar. And if you want to know more information, we did create an Earn Online Academy private Facebook group. Just reach out to any of us on here, reach and tell us that you want to get added in there. But you do have to have a Facebook account, and we'll add you in. And then it will just provide additional information where we've created frequently asked question videos for people so that they can, for the questions that we get as mentors and coaches. So yeah, that's all I have to say, Jasmine. I'll put it back to you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Paulo, for all the information you fill us with. It's, and here we go. This is everything that my business partners here talk about. That's what makes this business the number one online business nationwide, and not just nationwide, internationally, right? So thank you so much for letting us come in from wherever you are in any part of the world. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Armando. Thank you, Paulo, and all the other colleagues that had to leave early because they have all their important things, to attend. But as Paulo said it, you can click on our pages, on our links, and sign in, register, and get to know all that one day we wanted to know the same thing, right? How to run this online business. So everyone, thank you so much. And I wish you all
Thank
have
you,
a
Jasmine.
wonderful rest of your day.
It was
Everyone,
good meeting you, Paulo and Saimi.
Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you guys. Thank you for the
Take care.
bye,
opportunity.
everyone.
God
Okay,
bless.
Bye. God bless.
Bye-bye.
bye.